Most of us rely on modern heating systems, but the Amish have mastered the art of staying warm without any of it. They don't just survive the freezing winters, they stay comfortable using techniques passed down for generations. From powerful wood-burning stoves to clever home designs that trap heat naturally, their methods prove that warmth doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. And the best part? You don't need to live off-grid to apply some of these tricks yourself. Step into an Amish home on a freezing winter morning, and the first thing you'll notice isn't the cold. It's the steady warmth radiating from an ironwood stove at the center of the room. No noisy heaters, no energy-hungry systems, just the deep, even heat that only a well-kept fire can provide. For the Amish, a wood stove isn't just a heating source, it's the heartbeat of the home. The fire burns from dawn till dusk, warming everything from the air to the heavy iron pots resting on its surface. But here's what makes their methods so effective. Strategic home design. Amish homes are built to trap and circulate heat efficiently. Thick walls, natural insulation, and an open floor plan allow warmth to move freely, ensuring even the furthest rooms stay comfortable without extra fuel. The right wood matters. They don't just burn anything. Dense hardwoods like oak, hickory, and maple produce long-lasting, high-temperature heat, while softer woods like pine burn too quickly and create excess soot. Heat retention techniques. Instead of letting warmth escape, Amish homes use heat-reflecting surfaces like cast iron stoves and stone hearths, which absorb heat and release it slowly over time. The result? Longer-lasting warmth with less wood. No wasted heat. Unlike modern fireplaces that send most of their warmth up the chimney, Amish wood stoves are designed to radiate heat outward, maximizing efficiency. Many also use heat-powered stove fans, which silently push warm air throughout the home without needing electricity. With these simple but powerful techniques, the Amish can heat their entire home for free. No gas, no electric bills, just the age-old power of fire used the right way. And if you think this is impressive, wait till you hear how they harness the sun's heat without a single solar panel. That's coming up next. But fire isn't the only way the Amish keep their homes warm. What if you could heat your home using nothing but sunlight, without a single solar panel, battery, or modern gadget? That's exactly what the Amish do. They've mastered passive solar heating, a technique that lets them capture and retain heat from the sun without spending a single cent. Amish homes aren't just built for looks. Every detail is intentional. Their largest windows always face south because, in winter, the sun stays lower in the sky, pouring the most warmth from that direction. By simply positioning their homes correctly, they let sunlight flood in during the day, naturally heating up their living spaces. And when the sun goes down, thick curtains trap the warmth inside, preventing heat loss overnight. Modern homes, on the other hand, often miss this simple trick, placing windows randomly or using cheap, thin curtains that let the warmth escape. But sunlight alone isn't enough. The Amish build their homes with thick, super-insulated walls that act like a heat-trapping shell. Unlike modern houses filled with synthetic insulation, they use solid wood, packed earth, straw, and natural fibers, materials that store heat during the day and slowly release it at night. Ever stepped into an old farmhouse and noticed how it stays warm even without a heater? That's the power of natural insulation. Amish homes also take advantage of thermal mass using stone or brick flooring that absorbs sunlight and radiates heat back into the room, kind of like how pavement stays warm after the sun sets. This means that even after dark, Amish homes stay naturally warm for hours, without a single heater. Even simple design choices make a huge difference. The Amish use enclosed porches and thick wooden doors to prevent cold drafts from sneaking in. Some even angle their homes slightly to block freezing northern winds, something many modern houses don't consider. And the best part? This isn't just an Amish trick. It's something anyone can apply to make their home warmer, cut energy costs, and rely less on artificial heating. But what if you could get even more warmth without using fire or the sun? The Amish have another method that might just surprise you. So far, we've seen how the Amish trap heat from fire and sunlight. But what if I told you they have another secret source of warmth, one that's alive? That's right, they're animals. Ever walked into a barn full of animals on a freezing day? The warmth inside is shocking. That's because animals, just like humans, give off body heat, a lot of it. The Amish strategically place barns close to their homes so that the natural warmth from cows, horses, and other livestock helps insulate their living spaces. In some cases, homes and barns are even connected, allowing heat from the animals to naturally transfer into the house. It might sound surprising, but this concept isn't new. Centuries ago, Europeans used a similar method called birdwelling, where people and animals shared the same structure to stay warm. The Amish have simply continued using this time-tested technique. But it's not just about proximity. The way Amish barns are built plays a huge role too. Thick wooden walls and packed earth floors absorb and retain heat. Hay bales stacked along barn walls act as insulation, keeping warm air inside. A natural ventilation system lets cold air out without losing warmth. This means that even on the coldest nights, an Amish barn stays significantly warmer than the outside temperature, all without electricity. But how does this warmth actually help heat their houses? The Amish use a smart airflow system that moves warm air from the barn into their living areas. Some Amish families place their homes on slight hills, allowing warm barn air to rise naturally and circulate into the house. Others use heat exchange vents, simple, low-tech systems that direct warm air where it's needed. And here's something most people overlook. Even the manure in an Amish barn generates heat. As it decomposes, it releases warmth, contributing to the overall temperature inside. Some Amish even use composting methods to capture and redirect this heat to specific areas. The beauty of this system isn't just that it works, it's that it costs nothing. No fuel, no electricity, just understanding how nature works and using it wisely. And this principle goes beyond barns. Have you ever thought about using natural materials to make your home warmer without spending an extra penny? That's exactly what the Amish do next, and it's a game changer. Here's another secret. It's not just about making heat, it's about keeping it. That's why Amish homes are designed like heat traps, holding on to every bit of warmth for as long as possible. No high-tech insulation, no modern heating systems, just smart, old-school design that works. Most modern homes are built with thin, hollow walls that leak heat like a sieve. Amish homes, completely different story. Their walls are often made of solid wood or thick logs, which naturally retain heat. Many Amish use horsehair plaster, a centuries-old technique that adds insulation while letting the walls breathe. Some even fill wall cavities with sawdust or natural fibers to create an extra heat barrier. The result? A home that stays warm longer, using less fuel. Amish homes aren't just built to last, they're built to stay warm. South-facing windows let in as much sunlight as possible, naturally warming the space during the day. Smaller, compact rooms reduce heat loss, unlike modern open-floor designs that leak warmth. Low ceilings keep the heat where it's needed, near the people, not wasted up high. And they don't just trap heat, they move it where it's needed. Since they don't rely on electric furnaces or fans, the Amish use smart airflow techniques to distribute heat naturally. Staircases positioned near heat sources allow warmth to rise to upper floors. Curtains or wooden dividers help contain heat in specific rooms. Some homes even have heat-reflecting surfaces, like polished wood floors or stone walls, which bounce warmth back into the room instead of absorbing it. While most people crank up the thermostat and watch their energy bills skyrocket, the Amish have mastered the art of keeping homes warm for free, just by using materials and designs that make sense. Here's something worth thinking about. What if you could make small changes in your own home to hold in heat longer and cut down on those winter heating costs? That's exactly what the Amish do next, with handcrafted methods that replace modern heating entirely. One key method: thermal mass heating. Ever wondered why Amish homes often have thick stone or brick features? It's not just for looks. These materials absorb heat from the sun during the day and slowly release it at night, keeping rooms naturally warm without using any energy. The concept is simple but incredibly effective, something even modern passive homes are starting to adopt. Another trick the Amish use is heat-efficient flooring. While most homes today have carpet or tile that can feel cold, Amish houses often feature wooden floors and even stone slabs designed to retain heat. They're carefully placed in sunlit areas to absorb warmth throughout the day, adding to the home's natural insulation. And it's not just about the floors. Handcrafted wooden beams also play a role. Unlike modern drywall construction, which does little to trap heat, Amish-built homes use thick wooden interiors that help retain warmth for much longer. One of the most fascinating methods? Clay and ceramic heating pots. Instead of turning on an electric heater, Amish families sometimes use handcrafted clay pots filled with heated stones or even hot coals. These radiate heat slowly, warming up small areas with no need for electricity or gas. Some even place them under wooden benches to create a heated seating area, an old trick that makes winter nights much cozier. These handcrafted solutions prove that you don't need modern tech to stay warm, just a deep understanding of how to work with nature instead of against it. And the best part, these techniques aren't just effective, they're free. The Amish have proven that staying warm through the winter doesn't have to mean skyrocketing energy bills or dependence on modern technology. Through wood stoves, smart home design, passive solar heating, natural insulation, and handcrafted heating methods, they've mastered the art of keeping cozy without spending a dime on gas or electricity. And the best part, these methods aren't just for them, they can work for you too. Imagine never having to stress about rising utility costs, knowing your home is naturally designed to stay warm, using nothing but smart techniques that have stood the test of time. If you found these Amish heating secrets interesting, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment. Which of these methods surprised you the most? And if you love learning about self-sufficient living, subscribe for more eye-opening insights into how the Amish thrive off the grid. Stay warm, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next one.